Hi my friends, today I have a book for you that is about another really cool character that I have discovered during quarantine that I had never heard of before because of things that you guys were learning about. Some of my friends were learning about the continents, so I read a book about this same character, it's in the virtual library, about that, and some of my friends were learning about space, and this character also had a space book. So this character's name is Swift Walker, and we said before, if you read the other one, if you do something swiftly, you do it quickly. So he walks very quickly and goes on all kinds of adventures. These books are written by one of my new favorite authors. Her name is Verlin Tarleton, and this one is called Swift Walker, A Space Adventure. Swift Walker could walk faster than everybody. Yes. Even his little dog could barely keep up with him. He walked fast at home, at the park, and at school. His sister would always say, "One day, you'll walk so fast, you won't be able to stop." After a great day in science class, Swift and his sister were walking home from school when he asked her, "Do you know the 4 planets closest to the sun are rocky and the 4 farthest away are balls of gas?" Swift really liked science, and he loved space movies. "Well, I knew about the rocky planets," his sister replied as she went into the house to get a snack. She liked science too, but she was hungry. Swift kept right on walking. He was not ready to go inside yet. There he goes. So he walked, still thinking about planets, until his feet suddenly started walking all on their own. His sister was right. They would not stop. Before Swift could blink, he was walking over the trees, straight up into the clouds, and right into outer space. His school clothes turned into a spacesuit, and his book bag turned into a rocket-powered backpack. Could it be? Swift walked right into... Where do you think he'll go? Mercury. Swift could see lots of craters, and the whole planet was covered in giant wrinkles. Mercury was a lot smaller than Earth, but also a lot hotter. Could it be because Mercury was so close to the sun? It was so hot that Swift could feel his suit melting. So Swift sprang into action. He jumped so high, he landed on Venus. Venus was covered in volcanoes and rocks made from lava. When he looked up, he saw thick clouds that looked like a big fluffy blanket. It was hot, and the air was so heavy, Swift could barely move. Swift powered up his jetpack and he zoomed away past Earth and all the way... Where do you think he'll go next? To Mars. Mars was a rocky planet that reminded Swift of the Earth. The planet looked red because the rocks had bits of rust in them. Mars had 2 moons that looked like balls of clay. Swift was so excited. What would he see next? Just then, Swift saw a ring of rocks, an asteroid belt. He had to think of a fast way to maneuver through them. So this is called an asteroid belt. When he looked up, he saw Jupiter. He could see that Jupiter was very large. It was a very large planet made of gas with so many moons that he couldn't count them all. Between the great red spot going like a hurricane and Jupiter spinning so fast, Swift had to battle massive winds and hurtled right over to Saturn. Swift saw what looked like thousands of sparkling rings around Saturn. He could not walk there because this planet was made of gas, just like Jupiter. Swift noticed something. Some of the moons on Saturn were very small, while others were very big. Swift saw Titan, Saturn's biggest moon. "Wow," he said, "amazing." He kept right on going, and soon he spotted Uranus. Swift felt the freezing cold coming from Uranus. Good thing he had his spacesuit on. Uranus had rings that were hard to see and not as many moons as Jupiter. Unlike the other planets, Uranus was tipped on its side. Very interesting, he thought. Swift did a somersault in his spacesuit right over Neptune. He floated right over Neptune's 13 moons. All of a sudden, a volcano erupted on Triton, Neptune's largest moon. Gas and dust flew everywhere. But this time, Swift was hungry. He took a gigantic flying leap and headed right back to Earth. For the first time, he noticed how much of Earth was covered by oceans. Then Swift saw living things such as plants, animals, and people. Soon, Swift's feet touched the ground, and his rocket-powered backpack was his old book bag again, and his sister was waiting for him on the front porch. "Swift, where have you been?" she asked. Swift told her all about his great space adventure. "You walked all the way into space?" his sister asked. "Yes, I have superpowers," Swift said. "Well, I don't know about your superpowers, but I bet you'll make a super astronaut," she said. An astronaut with superpowers, Swift thought. "Wow," he said. "Amazing." And something I really like about these books is they are fictional. These are made-up stories. Obviously, a little boy did not really walk to all of the planets, but they have great factual or non-fiction information in the back. All kinds of facts about our solar system and the different planets. So again, if you're interested, this character is called Swift Walker. He goes on lots of cool educational adventures, and I can't wait to bring these back to the library for you when we get back. I miss you. Stay safe and healthy. Bye.